Hello. Um, I'm here. I'm here for. I'm here for a reason. Um, I heard that there's things in the lyric video. I heard that there's things in the lyric video that will give more insight into the meaning of the song. I've got like a good grip on what the song means. Since like the majority of 21 Pilots music is extremely cryptic. Um, Sorry for saying so much. I took a really long nap earlier today or yesterday, and now I can't sleep. It's 4:35 in the morning. So I'm gonna do this until I feel tired, and then I'll get off when I feel tired because I don't want to half-ass this anyways. Because this deserves an Oscar, a Grammy, uh, a Moon Man. But yeah, let's do it. Is this loud enough? Nope, I knew it.
Taking inventory of his life, seeing snapshots chronologically in line.
Oh, whoa. Hold up. Taking inventory of his life. He wrote my at first and then crossed it out. Taking inventory of my life. Seeing snapshots chronologically in line. Oh, okay. See, I already know, bro. He's constantly talking about the bishops and blurryface, but to see it like visually, and who's writing? Is it Tyler or is it Clancy? That's the thing. Who's writing?
Taking inventory of his life, seeing snapshots chronologically in line. Something told him he should look around and tidy up. He collected many things but never quite enough. Tried looking at it from a new perspective. Flat on his back, but he still heard.
To me, it's kind of like it's like a bill collector. He's speaking about a bill collector, like not per se as not to say like money, actual, you know, what a bill collector does, but like more like collecting his thoughts, who he is as a person, his individuality, his personality. Um, Tyler, it's like he's come to collect who he is as a whole. He wants every part of him. And one thing that Tyler does a lot is he talks about giving away pieces, whether it's for the people that he loves or it's to Ned, so he can provide safety for Ned. Ned is the little, he's a cute little dwarf guy that you see. Or I don't want to say dwarf. He's a cute little horned creature you see who stands for creativity. But yeah, let's keep this going.
Tried looking at it from a new perspective. Flat on his back, but he still heard the directive. Orders from that corner where that shadow always lived.
Where that shadow always cast. What the hell does this say? That's a D. Is that an H? Or lived? Am I missing something here? Somebody else. Then he stared at the bottle.
Never asked permission, he just
Wait.
always lived.
shit. He's probably talking about the sedation that everybody in the city of Dima are under. He's probably talking about a prescription drug because everybody's sedated.
Corner where that shadow always lived. Never
Where that shadow orders from that corner where that shadow always cast. Maybe he meant to write casted, maybe? I don't know. Then he stared at the bottle. That's so cool. It's crossed out. Man, there's always new reasons for me to love 21 Pilots. Hold on, give me 1 second. I thought I had the stream up on my phone. Here we go. Okay. I know it's almost 5 in the morning. I shouldn't be drinking this, but let's do it.
never ask permission, he just hopes that they forgive. I don't wanna go like this.
Whoa, what's this? Redecorate. To do is make my people make decisions, wondering what to do. I love that because it's like it gave me perspective on death, not from my point of view and what I think's after, but from the point of view of those who stay here, those who remain. It's I don't want to go like this. At least let me clean my room. That's your perspective. I don't want to go like this. I don't want to live like this because the last thing I want to do is make my people make decisions wondering what to do. Should I keep it on display or redecorate? It's like when you pass, certain people leave everything up that you left behind, and certain people can't bear to see that every day, so they take it down and redecorate and keep the memory of you in their heart. And that line is just so hard. I've never had an artist, explain death that way. It's always about like just the dead person's perspective or the person who might die, their perspective, or a family member or a friend who misses them, but never the perspective of like, I don't want to leave my family and friends in the spot where they have to decide what to do with my stuff, which I think is pretty cool.
He just hopes that they forgive. I don't wanna go like this. At least let me clean my room. I don't wanna live like this. 'Cause the last thing I want to do is make my people make decisions, wondering what to do. Oh, should I keep it on display?
So there's nothing crossed out and there's no lyric changes on the hook. So I think that's straight up Tyler. He didn't double think it. He didn't second guess himself. He means this. That's what I see this as.
Or redecorate. Blankets over mirror, she tends to like it. She's not afraid of her reflection, but of what she might see behind it. She had plans to change her name, yeah, just not the traditional way.
Just not the traditional. I'm so bad at reading this handwriting. Just not. If you know what that says, just not. Come on, Tyler. What's up with his handwriting? Or is this Clancy's handwriting? Just not the traditional. What is that? Fuck, I'm gonna miss something I don't want to miss.
Yeah. Haunted by a couple big mistakes.
I also thought that was really cool. She wanted to change the name, just not the traditional name. Just not the just traditional way. I don't get that line, but it still intrigues me for some reason, but I don't get it. I know the traditional way is by getting married. I don't know what it means why she wanted to change her name, just not the traditional way. I don't get that whole line.
She covers all the dents with the way she decorates. Then one night she got.
She covers all the dents with the way she decorates. Wow. To me, that's like covers all the dents, like all the damages, all the damage that's been done, you know, with the losses she's had. She covers it with the way she decorates. So to me, maybe he's now speaking of the perspective of the family who chooses to decorate. Oh no, decorate. This isn't redecorate. She's decorating. So maybe she died or she's going to die. Then one night she got cold. Yeah, that's a sign of death or going to die.
Cold with no. She covers all the dents. Yeah. Haunted by a couple big mistakes. She covers all the dents with the way she decorates. Then one night she got cold with no blankets on her bed. So she ripped them off the mirror step.
So she ripped them off the mirror. Damn, I don't know what this is. Okay, so this is just stepped and this is stood back, and she said, and then he's like, no, I want to put then in there. So this is regular scribble. This was going to be TH, I think. Then, so, I don't know what the fuck it was going to be.
No blankets on her bed, so she ripped them off the mirror, stepped back, and she said, I don't want to go like this. At least let me clean my room.
I don't want to live like this. Last thing I want to do is make my people make decisions, wondering what to do. Should I keep it on this way or redecorate? I like how at the top it doesn't say it redecorate slashed out and it says display. Scaled and icy. There's the Dragon of Deception. This is from like the 1800s, I think, from a child author with this terrifying dragon in the book. They call him Trash the Dragon, but if you flip your head right here, I don't know if you guys can see my mouse. It doesn't let me zoom into the actual image. This says destroy, DESTROY. I was wondering if there was other stuff, because some of the other stuff looks kind of funny, like right here especially, but I couldn't find it. But it says destroy. Here's the piercing yellow eyes on the dragon. He looks creepy. His name is Trash.
With the bells and the whistles scaled back like an isolated.
So if you, what is it called, an anagram? So the album is called Scaled and Icy, and if you flip those letters around, it says Clancy is dead, and Clancy is one of the main protagonists from the story. Clancy is stuck in the city of Dima. So in this part, you don't hear the deep voice, but I feel like he's rapping for Blurryface, because that, or he's warning us that Clancy's dead. I don't know, because he says with the whistle scaled back like an isolated track, and then later he says, I repeat, scaled back and isolated, like he's warning someone. And this is the last song on the album, and the vibe is very dark. It's not uppity like the next song I'm gonna play. It's so much different than every other song on the album. It's just crazy how creative he is. With just 12 songs, he just brings you into a whole different universe. But
with the bells and the whistles scaled back like an isolated track, and he feels trapped when he's not inebriated. Fair to say he's fairly sedated most days of the week.
He feels trapped when he's not inebriated, when he's not messed up, when he's not sedated. Fair to say he's fairly sedated. So the thing is, the story is that the citizens of Dima are heavily sedated. That's how they are kept under control. He feels trapped when he's not inebriated. So when he's not under the influence of whatever they're giving them in the city of Dima, he feels trapped. Fair to say he's fairly sedated. It's like saying like, so to not feel trapped, he's fairly sedated most days of the week.
He's not inebriated. Fair to say he's fairly sedated most days of the week. He might have made it if he lived on a different street. I repeat, scaled back and isolated. He says he likes an open schedule, but he mostly hates it. If you run into his room, take a breath before you break and put your ear up to the door. Tell me, can you hear him saying?
I picture, because I'm a picture person, I picture him actually standing in the room singing the hook, because he says, before you step into the room, put your ear to the door, tell me, can you hear him saying? And then a hook comes in, and I picture him standing in the room talking to Blurryface, or just looking up at the ceiling or out the window, you know, looking in complete despair. This song is, like I said, I repeat, scaled back and isolated, but the album's scaled and icy. I wonder what scaled back, isolated, or scaled back and isolated spells out. I don't know. Maybe not.
Says he likes an open schedule, but he mostly hates it. If you run into his room, take a breath before you break and put your ear up to the door. Tell me, can you hear him saying? I don't wanna go like this.
Morning, bro. See, look, imagine, picture him standing in the room. Good morning, bro. Imagine him standing there. I don't want to go like this. At least let me clean my room. You know, it's such a funny thing to say, like as if that matters. But at the same time, it's like, I want to leave in order. I want to let me do something out of my own free will. He's not speaking to us. It's like he's speaking to Blurryface. Because he says, before you step in the room, take a breath, step back, put your ear to the door. Can you hear him saying, I don't want to go like this. At least let me clean my room. I don't want to live like this, because the last thing I want to do is make my people make decisions wondering what to do. Should I keep it on display or redecorate? They're talking about the dead person's affections, their items, you know, their pictures, their books, their games, their clothes, all that. Should I keep it there on display or redecorate? And that's such a cold, and it's like, it's 50-50. It's like, why would you care about cleaning your room right before death? But the same thing, there's so much power behind saying, like, please, I don't want to go like this. Like, please give me a little bit more time. Let me please just clean my room. At least let me clean my room. And, you know, the verse before this was him talking about how he's sedated most days of the week. He would have made it if he lived on a different street. In the album, there's a song called Mulberry Street. And it's like, the vibe is like, oh, everything's okay, everything's fine, but that's not true. That's not what's really going on in Dima. Dima is like not the place to be. It's not. It's the place he goes to write, because the darker thoughts produce better music. Pain, sadness, sorrow, all that makes better music in real life too, not just this universe. But to me, Dima is this universe, planet Earth. Getting deep here. So see, I'll play it back.
Street, I repeat, track, and he feels trapped when he's not inebriated. Fair to say he's fairly.
And he feels trapped when he's not inebriated. You know, when he's not sedated, because they drug everyone who lives in the city of Dima, so that they can't form another rebellion like the rebellion caused by the Banditos. That's Josh the drummer and his friends who come in the music video, Nico and the Niners, to free Tyler from Dima. So they keep everybody heavily sedated. He feels trapped when he's not inebriated. Fair to say he's fairly sedated most days of the week. He would have if he lived on a different street. I repeat, scaled back and isolated. Remember, scaled and icy means Clancy is dead. It's an anagram if you flip the things around. And he says it twice. He says it right here. Scaled back like an isolated. Scaled back like an isolated. Then he says it again right here. I repeat, scaled back and isolated. It's like he's warning people like Clancy is dead, but we don't know if it's him talking to like we're actually warn people, or if it's Blurryface talking through him to kill all hope, because Clancy's supposed to be like the guy in the city, the leader of the rebellion. So we don't know who's speaking for him. You never, and in this album, you don't. It's propaganda album, so most likely Blurryface is speaking through Tyler.
He likes an open schedule, but he mostly hates it. If you're running to his room, take a breath before you break and put your ear up to the door. Tell me, can you hear him saying, I don't wanna go like this. At least let me clean my room. I don't wanna live like this. 'Cause the last thing I want to do is make my people make decisions, wondering what to do.
So beautiful. It's so dark but so beautiful. I love this song. This is my favorite song off the album.
On display or redecorate. I don't wanna go like this. At least let me clean my room. I don't wanna live like this. 'Cause the last thing I want to do is make my people make decisions, wondering what to do. Oh, should they keep it on display or redecorate? Or redecorate. Or redecorate.
You see how deep and, you know, darker this song was, I guess you can call it. This is more upbeat, right? Actually, let me play y'all the special version of this. Let me blank out my screen because I can't show this on. Yeah, I can't show this on the stream, but I'll show you guys the beginning of this. Oh fuck, where did I save this? There we go. It's as loud as it gets. That in the background is the map of the city of Dima.
Good day! Today in our studios, we have a very special guest with us. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Tyler Joseph from the popular band 21 Pilots.
I am a big fan. Don't
Welcome, welcome.
Yes.
Your lyrics are just so dynamic and
So
powerful. Where do you
powerful.
come up with these ideas?
Yes, tell us.
What's this idea about this dragon thing? I mean,
Kind of dark.
what color is that hair, by the way?
Is that number
like
16 cotton candy?
Yeah, I think so. Or strawberry, I don't know. It's like, isn't there 21 pilots or?
You know
is
what?
that-
There's not 21 pilots. There's
No.
only 2 guys in this band. Who knew, right? I
Yes.
did not know. Now I
Where's
know.
Josh?
Josh, are you hiding? Where are you? Come here, you little moron, you.
So you have all these new songs,
You do.
right? Do you have a song that you're gonna sing for us today?
Oh, yes, wait. I got this. I got
Oh.
this. Ready? Can you please play Stressed Out? Because 2 reasons. 1, I am always stressed out because I work with this guy. And secondly, well, it's my favorite.
I don't bother anyone, nervous when I stand, choking on the circumstance, only smoking secondhand. Cut us open, spread us out, dry us in the sand. Lay the fiber side by side and you'll begin to understand. I know it's over, I was born a joker, nobody's coming for me.
And that's all I'm gonna play, because if I play anymore, I'm gonna get a copyright from Universal. But yeah, you guys get the gist of it. If you watched, thank you for watching. I know, Victor, you were in here. There was 5 other people in here. To all 6 of you, it's early as fuck, but thank you for tuning in. I appreciate you, and you guys have